buzzwords of community, flung through the sterile structures of society, a hollowed word we deeply wish to know, clinging to as if a dear friend, an imaginationless ally, all the while nowhere to be found. If we truly looked, peered in too closely, we'd have to face the empty room. Just turn away. Much easier not to notice. As individuals in this mess, forgotten sense of self, needs numbed, constant trickling pain, already too much to hold.
Disconnected and divested from our bodies, from the earth, from each other, never shown how or allowed the time to fully inhabit. The trees call to us, leaves of gentle rhythmic flow. The water calls to us, quenching drops of symbiosis. Have you held your ear to the dense ground to listen? Societies of microbiomes set examples, multiplicities of tiny nothings working in networks, creating, nurturing everything left of any real value.
Captivated by stark screens, we hurriedly walk past, paying no mind to the infinite teachings of this wild land. Only noticing the earth when it's in our way, destructively molding it to squeeze out monetary value, squelching its spontaneity, imprisoning it alongside us. Disjointed from nature and our own bodies, mere empty vessels entering the collective for transactional encounters within faux friendships.
Segmented, othered, atomized, compartmentalized, from neighbor, clerk, boss, even brother, discarded elder. Shallow niceties, sharing only necessities, leaving us dreadfully dependent on cold, artificial systems that suck our resources and eat us alive. Cliché epithets of school-to-prison pipelines, when in reality we are imprisoned straight from the womb, the only sacred space many of us have ever known.
Bleak hospitals offer an illusion of health as a child is born. Bright pupils dulled in indoctrination, creativity killed, squished into workspaces where we endlessly push buttons on demand. For the lucky ones, that is. Limited opportunities and unlimited punishment for those who don't quite fit the mold of colonized conformity. There's a prison cell for each of us. We're already in it. A cop around each corner, so slick they've even implanted one in each of our minds, policing itself and everyone in sight.
Imagine if a vision for the future looks a lot more like returning to ourselves, each other, the land we are on, the ecosystem. Returning to a sense of care, of love for all that this world takes from us, our autonomy, our bodies, our lives. How can we attack from a place of love, a place of deep reverence for all that makes us whole again? How can we not just reclaim our imaginations from the claws of the Leviathan, but take it back with an even mightier force than it was stolen from us? Our dreams are more powerful than their ability to stamp them out, if only we could embody them. Where are the avenues where we can collectively support and arm our desires for a new way of being?
A way without prisons, jails, incarcerated imagination bumping up against the cold brick walls of carceral society. A way where our lives are not dictated by shame or by punishment, but by our sheer desire for unadulterated joy and celebration that we are alive.
Another world is possible if we only dream and act on our own will.
Out of our despair and hopelessness does not blossom a false hope, but rather an attack on suffering, on authority that seeks to kill our individual and collective joy, on everything that denies us life, that denies our loved ones life, that takes and takes and takes but does not give, that leaves us with nothing left to lose. Death to this gray cinder block world, dancing on its corpse.
Playfully breathing life into intentional acts of exploring, of living, reciprocity, and community.